Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good. Wherever you may be on this divine, beautiful, universal plane, I want you to take a look at the bottom. What you see on your screen today is a bunch of rocks. Rocks that were placed there by someone. Rocks that will stay there. Listen to me carefully. These rocks will stay there because they have no initiative. They have no initiative. But look at this plant. This is once a seed. It was once a seed. Whether it was planted by mankind or human beings or not, it was once a plant, a seed. And look at it. Look at it. It grew. It grew into something beautiful. It's not producing, which means it's operating within its nature or the nature in which it was made. Look at it. Producing plants, flowers. Bees come how? And bees come here and have pollen to go build some honey. However, these plants also do have initiative. If you can see, initiative. It's moving, it's growing, it's spreading. But these rocks, they remain right there where they are or where they were placed because they have no initiative whatsoever. But this plant, even though it may have no brain or maybe even a subconscious mind or something, it has initiative. And its purpose for which it was created is to grow. Is to grow. Is to grow and to find a way to make it better. Because over there it's overcrowded. So what is it doing now? It's finding a way. It may come here and we'll track its record. We'll find out how far it will go. It may go across this rail, road, track, or it may go underneath. But it's going to find a way. It's going to find a way. Welcome to part 2 of Is Your Life on the Right Track? Is your life on the right track? Or are you stuck at the gate with a padlock on? Or did you make that turn? Did you make that turn? Or are you these rocks? Now, some years ago, because there is a saying that goes like this: everybody you meet in life is there for a divine lesson, whether it be good or bad, but you learn something. I met a 90-year-old man on a plane flying from Detroit to North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. And this man is 90 years old, as I said. He was in first class and I was in first class. And I happened to sit next to him or him next to me. And he looked at me and said, "Young man, what is it that you do?" First he said, "Congratulations." I don't know what for. I was well dressed, suit and tie, first class. You know, looking good, looking young, smelling good, I guess. And he said, "What is it that you do, young man?" And I told him what I was doing at that point in time. And I asked him, "What is it you do?" And he told me what he was doing. No need for me to go in detail. But remember the rocks and remember the plant. And remember the word initiative. He said he had a 20-year plan and a 30-year goal. 20-year plan and a 30-year goal, and he was 90 years old. What about you? What about me? Do you have a 1-day goal, 2-day, 7-day goal, 30-day goal, 1-year goal or 10-year goal or whatever? What is it that you are aiming for? What is it that you are shooting for? 3 things I want to talk to you about real quick. Self-examination, self-analysis, and self-correction. Where are you today in your life? What are you doing with your life today? Will you be the same next week, next year, even tomorrow morning? Or will you take initiative like that plan to forge a way, to make something new, to secure a better future for you and your children and children's children's children? Remember, if you have a job, somebody forged a way to make that job so that you can be there. What about you? Are you living out your purpose in life? What will you do today to make a difference? Remember, my friends, if you make someone else happy, your own happiness intensifies. That 90-year-old man told me this. He said, imagine with all your mind, believe with all your heart, achieve with all your might. Imagination is the most powerful creative power you have. Use it or lose it. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you going to do with your imaginative power, which we all have? Are you using it for good? Are you stuck where you are? Do you need to break loose? Yes, you do. Yes, you must. If it is to be, it is up to you. If it is to be, it is up to you. Now today, this lesson is about initiative. I want you to think about that as we come close to part 3 of this year. Stay tuned for part 3 or part 4 of Is Your Life on the Right Track? Talk to you next.